Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. This is your SST teacher Poonam Avasthi. Today we are going to revise lesson number 1, History, How, When and Where, Modern Period. In this revision video, we are going to revise few important aspects of this lesson. We study in history that how, when and where event occurred. So in this chapter we studied how and when modern period began in India. This modern history seems interesting for many students because we are studying about our near history with which we can relate more. So first of all, we have studied about meaning of history. So what is the meaning of history? When we study the past event, it is called history. So we are going to first of all discuss how do we periodize and what is the process of periodization. So let's begin the first topic. When we study about periodization, this means the division of history into different parts or periods. So it means this process is about dividing history into different parts. So let's understand it with your example. In your early school days, you were in kindergarten, then you went in primary, and then upper primary, that is middle, and then secondary, then senior secondary, you will go, so on. Or if you will study it with class wise, then from LKG, UKG, class 1 and 2 and so on. So we have seen grouping here. So why this grouping is done? For smooth functioning and to understand your needs, your requirements better. So the children who were kept in kindergarten group, almost they have same characteristics and requirement. In the same way, these groups have been divided. So if you see history in this way, so as per events and their characteristics, history also has been divided into 3 categories at world level, that is ancient, medieval and modern period. That I have mentioned here also, ancient, medieval and modern period. So if you will see ancient history, so it associates with primitive and old, and medieval means the transition period, and modern means which is associated with growth and modern changes. So why have we periodized it? To understand it better and to see and compare the significant changes in the different time periods. I hope the children, those who were writing me in the comment box about this process, that ma'am, how do we divide it? I hope it is clear now. Children, like you have studied about ancient history in class 6th and then medieval in class 7th and now in class 8th you are studying modern history. So can we see changes in the periods? Yes, we can see changes in the period. So here in this modern period, we studied that modern period began in 18th century and with the coming of European powers. So what happened then? In 1817, there was a philosopher, James Mill. He wrote a book, A History of British India. So what he did, he periodized Indian history as per his vision into these 3 categories. What are these 3 categories? Hindu, Muslim and British category. How? He said that almost in ancient period in India, all the Hindu rulers were there, and in medieval almost all were Muslim, and now this period can be called as British period. So do you think was this method of categorizing Indian history into like this was correct? I don't think so. There were many problems. What were the problems? I have given some hints here. So is it right to divide history through religion only? And does the life, religion and practices of other, life of other do not matter? This periodization was not true and justified for Indians at least, because he was a Scottish economist and philosopher. He was in favor of Britishers. So he gave this modern period a name, British period. So what happened then? He glorified British rule and shown negative side of Indians in his book. So there was a problem. We have understood. What happened? As we have seen that he divided history on religious grounds, due to this people followed the categorization which we studied, this ancient, medieval and modern categorization. So under this, if you will see, Indian history was divided under this modern. So was Indians at that time and the society was really modern? So the answer can be no. Yes or no? Why? Because in that period we were talking about modernity in science, in views, in freedom, in liberty. But if you will watch that era, in case of India, there was no democracy, equality in the people. So this period by many Indian historians was termed as colonial period. They correlated colonial period with modern period, and they had this question in their brain that was this period was really modern. So why this period was not really modern? Because democracy, equality, liberty, all of these things were not there at that time. So they said because British came and conquered local Nawab Rajas and established their rule. So they said it was a colonial period, not a modern period. So children, what is the process of colonization? When the subjugation of one country on other leads to changes. What kind of changes? Political, economical, social and cultural changes. So this whole process is called colonization. And at that time in India, we have seen these all kind of changes in India due to the British expansion in India. So I think now all of your doubts are clear, and it will be easy for you now to go further in the topic. So my little historians, I have a small home activity for you. What you have to do, you have to collect information from your parents about their time, then and now, about their parents, about their life, their schooling, everything. You can make list of questions and then sit with them, talk and get information. I hope you will enjoy this activity. Thank you so much. Keep watching, keep learning.